Cancer, August 4th, I'm seeing you in a very specific lane today. Your mind is on, your guard is up, and your heart wants the truth, not the performance. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is all about curiosity, vigilance, and mental speed. The Page of Swords has you checking the text again, reading the delay, and trying to decode what they didn't say. You knew this already. Ask the direct question. Verify the detail. Don't build a whole story off one late reply or one weird tone. The Page of Swords says stay alert, but do not start gossiping with your own mind. If you keep talking before listening, you miss the real answer. Seven of Wands reversed. Seven of Wands reversed is where the pressure has been too constant and the fight has gotten too loud. Seven of Wands reverse shows you not answering right away because you are tired, not because you are weak. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. You are not losing. You are worn out. You have been braced for too long. You have been defending your space, your time, your peace, and now your body is saying, sit down. Drop the argument that does not need your name on it. Let one thing slide. Protect your energy before you mistake burnout for failure. This is not about surrendering your whole position. This is about stopping the constant flinch. Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a real opening, practical, tangible, grounded. The Ace of Pentacles is the job lead, the support, the money, the routine that actually sticks. Because this matters. You may be looking for emotional certainty first, but the answer is coming through something concrete. A message, a plan, a small offer, a seed you can hold in your hand. Do not overcomplicate the beginning. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Start small and real. If the opportunity is here, take the step. The Ace of Pentacles does not ask you to fantasize. It asks you to build. So the moment is this. Your mind is scanning for truth. Your defenses are tired. And the opening is practical, not dramatic. That is the balance. The Page of Swords wants facts. Seven of Wands reversed wants rest. Ace of Pentacles wants action you can actually live with. Cancer, don't lie to yourself. If you have been over-checking, overthinking, and over-defending, then the body already knows it. Put the phone down for a minute. Answer the real message, not the imagined one. Then take the offer that has weight. The one that can stand on its own, Cancer, August 4th. I'm seeing a sharp mind, but it's tired. You check the message again. Then again, you read the silence like it was a confession. That's Page of Swords, and it's not asking you to panic. It's asking you to verify. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is all about curiosity, vigilance, and mental speed. The Page of Swords wants facts, not guesses. So stop building a whole story off one delayed reply, one missing detail, one tone shift you decided meant something bigger. Ask the direct question. Look at the actual record. If you have to reread it 10 times, that means you do not have enough information yet. Justice is about truth, accountability, and fair consequences. Justice wants the facts laid out cleanly. It wants you to own your side without twisting it, and it wants the other side to do the same. I'm seeing you replay who said what when they said it, and whether the split was fair. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. You are not just replaying it. You are trying to make the story fit your pain. Don't do that. Put the facts on the table. If you were wrong, say it. If they were wrong, say that too. But do not confuse fairness with being cold. And do not turn this into a courtroom in your head all day. 7 of Wands reversed. 7 of Wands reversed is the point where the fight gets too heavy and the defenses start dropping. 7 of Wands reverse shows exhaustion, overwhelm, and the need to stop standing guard over everything. You are not answering because you are tired. You are letting one more thing slide because you do not have the energy to hold the line. That is not weakness. That is burnout. So drop the battle that does not matter. Protect your energy. If you have been braced for every little thing, your body is already telling you it is done. Because this matters. Exhaustion can look like surrender, but it is not the same thing. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a real opening, a tangible one, a seed you can touch. Ace of Pentacles is the offer, the job lead, the money, the support, the routine that actually sticks. This is not about fantasy. This is about the practical thing landing at the right time. Start small. Take the step that exists in front of you. Fill out the form. Answer the email. Put the money aside. Make the plan you can keep. For perfect conditions, they are not coming. The beginning is already here, and it is simple on purpose. So here is the moment. Your mind is moving fast, but your body is over it. Your job now is not to keep guarding every door. Your job is to tell the truth, stop overchecking, and take the real offer when it shows up. That is the clean move. That is the fair move. That is the one that builds something. Cancer, August 4th. I'm seeing the pressure spike right here. Not because you're weak, because you've been holding the line too long. Page of Swords. This card is all about watching, checking, and asking questions. You kept rereading the text. You checked the time. You checked again. Then you started filling in blanks that were not even there. That is the trap. Page of Swords says, stay alert, yes, but do not turn every pause into a crime scene. Ask the direct question. Verify the fact. Stop building a whole story off one delayed reply. Justice is about the record, the truth, the part where everyone has to own what they did. I'm seeing you replaying who said what, who moved first, who crossed the line. You want it fair. You want it clean. Good. But justice is not asking you to punish yourself while you wait for someone else to grow up. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. Justice asks for balance, not emotional distance. Say what happened. Name your part. Let the facts stand without dressing them up. The Empress. The Empress is the body coming back online, the soft return. You finally ate something real. You sat down. You stopped running on fumes for 5 minutes and your whole system felt it. That matters. The Empress is telling you to feed what matters and stop starving yourself to prove you can handle it. Protect your peace like a garden. Rest, receive. Let something good reach you without having to earn it through suffering. 7 of Wands reversed. This reversal is the part where the shield gets heavy. 7 of Wands reversed shows you dropping one more defense because you are tired of standing like that all day. You did not answer. You let it go. You stopped arguing with every little thing. That is not failure. That is fatigue. Do not confuse burnout with weakness. Do not keep fighting just because you have been fighting. Some battles are only surviving on your nervous system. You know that already. Ace of Pentacles, this card is the opening, a real one, not a fantasy, not a maybe. A grounded offer, a practical start, something you can touch and build on. I'm seeing a small beginning that actually holds weight. A job lead. A payment. A new routine that sticks because it is simple enough to keep. Ace of Pentacles says, take the tangible thing. Start small. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Do not overcomplicate the seed. Plant it and let it grow in real time. So this is this stop over guarding the wound. Stop making every silence mean danger. The truth can be handled. The body needs care. The defense can come down a notch. And the opportunity? It is already here, but only if you are willing to put both feet on the ground and meet it like it is real. August 4th, Cancer. Hold on. This is the chapter where the soft spot is not the weakness. It is the opening. Page of Swords. You are checking the phone again, then again. Reading the same line 3 different ways. Page of Swords is pure mental speed, and it is making you ask questions before the facts even land. I'm seeing you wanting the truth, but also wanting it now. That is the trap. Ask directly. Verify what was said. Do not build a whole case out of one delayed reply. Justice. This is about the record. Justice wants the facts clean. Who said what? Who did what? Who owes what? You are not crazy for wanting it fair. But justice also calls out the part where you try to make your side sound cleaner than it was. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. You do not need to win the story. You need to tell the truth inside it, own your part, let the consequences be what they are. That is how the air clears. The Empress, and here is where it shifts. The Empress is not asking you to perform strength. She is asking you to feed yourself, eat properly, sit down, take the softer seat. Protect your peace like a garden. I'm seeing how the body has been carrying the whole thing. The jaw tight, the shoulders up, the stomach empty. The Empress says, stop starving your needs to prove you can handle it. You can handle it better when you are actually resourced. Page of Cups. Then comes the tender message. Page of Cups is small, but it is real. A text that lands softer than expected. An apology that is not perfect, but is honest. A feeling you almost dismiss because it is too gentle to trust. Do not mock that. Do not shut it down just because it is vulnerable. This is the part where somebody finally says the thing they have been circling. Or you do, quietly, carefully. And it changes the temperature. Seven of Wands reversed. This one is tired. Seven of Wands reversed means the defenses are dropping because you cannot keep racing like that. You have been fighting every little pressure point, every delay, every tone shift, every silence, and now your body is saying enough. Do not confuse that with losing. It is exhaustion. It is overload. It is you letting one more thing slide because you do not have the fuel to stand there and argue with everything. Ace of Pentacles and then the opening. Ace of Pentacles is the real seed, not fantasy, not a maybe, a tangible offer, a practical next step, a new routine that actually sticks. Money, support, a job lead, a grounded yes. This is what appears when you stop over defending and start receiving what is in front of you. Wait. That is the point. Softening does not make you unsafe. It reveals what is solid. So for Cancer, this moment says the truth comes through the softening. The facts matter. The fairness matters. But the opening comes when you stop gripping so hard. One honest conversation. One real message. One practical yes, that is the turn. Cancer, August 4th. This is where the tone changes. I'm seeing you soften, but not because you lost, because you got tired of holding the line alone. Page of Swords, this is the part where you stop staring at the delay like it owes you an explanation. Page of Swords is mental speed questions and watching everything. You check the message twice, then 5 times. Then you reread one line like it was a legal document. But the truth is, your mind has been doing the most. Ask the direct question if you need one. Verify the facts. Do not build a whole case out of one quiet hour. You already knew that. The danger here is anxiety dressed up as insight. Justice, and now the record wants to be clean. Justice is truth, accountability, and fair consequences. You want it set straight. Who said what? Who meant what? Who crossed the line? Because this is not about making yourself the villain or making them the villain either. It is about owning your part and refusing to twist the story just to feel better. If you owe an apology, give it. If you need the truth, ask for it plainly. Justice does not like emotional spin, it likes facts. It likes integrity. The Empress, and here is the softening. The Empress is nurture, abundance, and self-worth. This is you finally eating properly. Drinking water, sitting down. Letting your body come back online after all that tension. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. This is not laziness. This is recovery. You have been protecting your peace like a garden, and that matters. Feed what matters. Rest where you can. Stop proving your value by overgiving. The opening comes when you treat yourself like something worth keeping. Page of Cups, and now the heart gets brave. Page of Cups is sensitivity, imagination, and tender messages. I'm seeing a small gesture land harder than expected. An apology, a little softness that catches you off guard. You may want to say something heartfelt too, but keep it real. Do not turn a sweet moment into a fantasy movie in your head. Say the gentle thing. Notice what you feel before you explain it away. This is vulnerability without performance. 7 of Wands reversed, and the fight drains out of you. 7 of Wands reversed means overwhelm, fatigue, and giving ground under pressure. You do not answer right away because you are spent. You let one thing slide. You stop racing for the next hit. Good. That is not failure. That is your nervous system asking for a break. Do not confuse exhaustion with weakness. Drop the battle that is costing too much. Save your energy for what is actually yours. 6 of Swords, and this is the passage. 6 of Swords is transition relief and leaving turbulence behind. You pack up emotionally. You choose the quieter option. You stop arguing with the storm. Because this is important. The relief comes when you accept that something is ending or at least changing shape. Do not carry old pain into the next room. Move toward calmer waters. Let the hard moment recede. Ace of Pentacles, and here is the real opening. Ace of Pentacles is a grounded seed, a tangible offer, something you can hold in your hand and build on. A practical opportunity shows up once you stop forcing the emotional one to behave. A job lead support, a new routine that actually sticks. Start small. Start real. Do not wait for perfect conditions. The seed is enough. This is how the new moment begins. August 4th, Cancer. Page of Swords. I'm seeing you checking the phone, then locking it, then checking it again. Page of Swords is the mental loop. You want the facts, but that restless mind scanning for danger from this keeps reading between every line. Wait. That delayed reply is not a full story. Ask the direct question. Verify what was actually said. Don't build a case out of one quiet moment. Justice is the record getting set straight. You replayed the conversation. Like in this one, the need to set the record straight first came up. You know who said what? You know where you bent and where they did. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. Justice is not asking you to be cold. It is asking you to be fair. Own your part. Name the facts. Stop editing the truth to make it easier to swallow. You do not need a dramatic speech. You need clean words and a clean line. The Empress. The Empress comes in soft, like when softness felt safer than armor in, but she is not passive. She is the body saying, eat, rest, sit down. Stop running on empty. I'm seeing you finally choosing the thing that feels nourishing instead of the thing that keeps you on edge. You protect your peace like a garden now. You stop overgiving to prove you matter. You already matter. Feed that. Build from that. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the tender message, the small opening, the little emotional crack in the wall. Somebody may soften. Somebody may apologize. Or you may be the one who sends the honest, gentle text. Keep it simple. No performance, no over-explaining. Just say what is true. This is not about pretending you are unaffected. You are affected. You just do not need to turn that into a whole production. Six of Swords. Six of Swords is the move away from the storm. You are packing up the argument in your head. You are not feeding it anymore. That is the shift. This is not you losing. This is you leaving the loud room. You choose the quieter option. You let the past drift back the way you did in this, when the moment you stop bracing, finally let your shoulders drop. That matters. The relief is the message. If something has been draining you, this moment says move toward calmer water, not back into the same tension. Seven of Wands reversed. Seven of Wands reversed is the part where your arms drop because you are tired of holding them up. You stop answering every push. You stop defending every inch. This reversal is not weakness, it is burnout. You have been braced for too long, so now you let one thing slide. You do not fight the battle just because you are used to fighting. You save your energy for what actually matters. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is the real opening, not fantasy, not maybe. A grounded offer. A practical start. A small seed with real weight behind it. I'm seeing a new routine that sticks. A money move, a job lead. A support that arrives at the right time. The practical opening hiding in plain sight from this is the kind of beginning you can touch. You do not need perfect conditions. You need to take the thing in front of you and build it one step at a time. So this is simple. You stop over checking. You stop over defending. You tell the truth cleanly. You rest your body. You move out of the storm. And then you take the tangible offer. Choose the grounded path, not the exhausted battle. Okay? That's all I've got for now. If this hit, You already know what to do. Please like, subscribe. Tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.